Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Travel Talk Tuesdays with me, Robert, your favorite travel advisor, and representing Virgin Voyages, we have Tamika here with us again.
Hey guys.
We are on board Virgin Scarlet Lady again,
Yes.
traveling. You see this amazing view that we have here behind
Look
us.
at that, guys.
And so, Tamika, I just wanted to ask you, what's really been going on with Virgin? Tell me a little bit about how we've gone from concept to actual ship.
Yeah, so everything is pretty much the same. Our concept is alive, and we're showcasing our ship, our staff, and all of our unique entertainment on board. We've had a bunch of first mates on board, and we wanted to do that because we wanted people to try it out and give us their feedback.
Yeah.
So
there's 11,000 sailings.
Yeah, so we gave away 11,000 free sailings.
Wow.
So primarily, there's a huge percentage on all of these first sailings. We launched on October 6th. Here we are. It's November 8th. Every sailing has gotten a whole lot better. Just as a small example, some of the feedback was, which we know is male-driven, was, where do we watch the games while we were on board?
Have your sports.
So we didn't really think about that initially, but we are getting TVs installed into our social club.
Okay.
And for a quick fix, we've added some of those main games onto the TVs in the cabin.
I did notice that yesterday when I was in my cabin. The first thing when I pulled up my tablet, I was like, you can watch sports games.
Yes.
so there you have it. And if you don't know, if you haven't watched, your room is completely automated. So you have a little iPad right there, and you can control everything from ordering room service to watching games on your television to opening and closing the blinds.
You don't have to leave the bed.
You don't have
to turn
you can
the
stay.
lights. You can order room service. It's great.
I will say this is probably the most advanced ship that we have been on when it comes to utilizing technology for everything. What do you say? What would you say are some of the big points or the big standouts that Virgin has that made them go down that technology road?
So in all of our in all of the things that we've done, we wanted to be cutting edge. We want to make waves in the industry. So, from our sustainability to our technology, all of those things were pretty much in mind so that we could make things a little bit easier. Now, I know for some people, technology is like a thorn, right? But we still have all of those things that you can do on other cruise lines. So if you wanted to pick up the phone and call Sailor Services, you can. If you want a physical menu instead of scanning a QR code, you can ask for that. I think that it's no secret our app has been challenging, to say the least. But in a good way, because we've used all of this as opportunities to grow and make it better. And there are, lots of great things on the horizon. There's things that have already been fixed with the app. I was on board October 24th, and here a week or so later, things are even a little bit better by then.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think what people need to keep in mind is we're still a baby. The brand isn't, but the ship is.
The ship is, yes.
So we're on that learning curve, and we're just trying to, do the best that we can and learn from each sailing.
Okay. What are some big changes that, if you can tell us, and I understand if you can't, but what are some big changes that are probably going to happen from Scarlet to the next ship?
So I think, one of the things we prided ourselves on was creating ships that all looked alike, right? So regardless of what itinerary you're on, you don't have to learn a new ship each time.
Okay.
There will definitely be enhancements in some of the cabins, and I don't think structurally there's going to be anything different. But speaking of those ships coming in 2022, we have Valiant Lady that's going to be premiering in March of 2022. She's going to be going out of Barcelona, Spain, with overnights in Ibiza.
Very nice.
So you got to check out those 7
to speak about her, because I've seen the concept art and I've seen the hull renderings and all, and I will say I love that the mermaid that is on the bow of every ship is different.
We are different.
The next one kind of looks like you.
Thank you. So I agree. I think, being of African American descent, that was so eye-opening and huge as a brand, to show our diversity, our inclusion, and not be afraid to do something different.
Yeah.
So that was really, really nice to see. And I think that, we're all about breaking the rules and making new ones, right? And so here we go. We got Valiant Lady coming in March, and then we have Resilient Lady coming in August, and those are going to be our Greek island itineraries with overnights in Mykonos and Croatia. I mean,
I can't wait.
Like, it's going to make Scarlet look.
We need
like,
some first mate voyages on there too.
Let's see what I can do there.
You know, but when you talk about how forward-thinking the company Virgin is just in general, you know, I will say, coming from an LGBT background and you coming from an African American background, this is probably the most diverse and welcoming ship I've ever been on.
Yeah.
And I'm not to say that others aren't, but this one goes above and beyond, I think.
I think even if you look at our crew, right?
Yeah.
Our crew, they are in your face. They are not afraid to talk to you and interact with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're not hiding them in cabins. And our crew, they are qualified for the job, but
Yes.
we want them to be their authentic, true self. So you'll see some of our crew with tattoos showing, with piercings, with hair like mine, and we're not cookie cutter, right? So I really, really like that, and I think people are really enjoying that.
Yeah, you let people be themselves.
Yeah.
They don't feel like they have to conform to something
Right.
that is by the rules, which I love about this brand.
Yeah.
Speaking of tattoos,
Ooh.
what can you tell us about the tattoo parlor on board? It's the first at sea, I believe.
Listen, it's not only the first at sea, but on the first night of every voyage, it normally gets completely booked for the voyage. I've seen some of the work myself, so it's not only tattoos, there's actually piercings as well.
Okay.
So I have seen some, let's just say, older by age but not by mind, first mates get their first tattoo
Oh, wow.
on board. And the tattoo artists are simply amazing.
They are. I've seen some of their art.
They are talented. We kind of rotate them out so that we keep that creative spark really there. And I think that it's the best place to get either a first tattoo or add to your collection.
There you go.
Squid ink, there it is.
I'm debating my first tattoo. Kyle's debating to add to his collection, so we'll see what happens. We still have a couple days left.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, well, when it comes to things that are available on board this boat, I must say one thing that I love and I personally enjoy is your bar tab.
Yes.
What can you tell us about bar tab and why is it different from everyone else?
So Bar Tab was created to, again, break all the rules. So we did a lot of research prior to launching, and our sailors really didn't want to be nickeled and dimed. They didn't want a whole lot of rules on, how and when you can use your drink package.
Yep.
So we created Bar Tab. It's simple and easy. If you and I are sharing a room and we only want one bar tab because you're the alcoholic and I'm not, well, we don't have to have two.
I love that.
Two packages. We can share it. Or if you're a solo traveler and you get bar tab and you want to buy your friends drinks, it's just as easy to do.
Yeah.
The nice thing is you pay $300. Virgin Voyages throws in that $50 extra. Now, if you're a sea blazer and you sail on a full fare voyage in 2021, we're going to throw in $125 for bar tab for life. For life.
And that's going to cross every ship, correct?
Yes. So let's put it this way. I'll let a little secret out. There are some really, really great specials coming out over the next few months that are going to enhance Bar Tab for limited times only.
Okay.
But it's definitely something people want to take advantage of.
Yes, definitely. We took advantage of booking that inaugural cruise, and we have our Bar Tab for life. So we will definitely never miss out on booking our Bar Tab.
Yes. Cheers to that.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
So one last great thing, and there's so much to talk about, but I can't let this video go on forever. But one last great thing that we have on board, it's called Shake for Champagne. And why don't we try that right now? Tamika, can you shake for us? So you shake your phone once you're logged in, and no matter where you're at on board, champagne will arrive. So in just a few moments, that's right. We're counting down. I'll enjoy my mimosa until more champagne gets here.
We can always top it off.
We can. Oh, excellent. Well, what else can you tell us just about where you see the company going in the future?
Wow, good question. So I think, at this time, we're still building our team. We're getting a lot more talent on board. When you launch a brand and you launch a new product, it's a lot of work, right? So I think we are definitely going to amp up our team to get the best people in the industry on board.
Okay.
I think that we're going to learn from Scarlet Lady some of the things that maybe we could do different for Valiant. I think an important note is, so on October 24th, we had a lot of our crew that had been on board Scarlet for many, many months.
Right.
They actually got time to go home.
They kind of rode
right?
the shutdown out.
Yeah. So they well deserved, yeah? So they came off the ship, they're going on a 2-month break, and then they are going to be the startup crew for Valiant.
Okay.
So they have all that knowledge of kind of how to, what things not to do and how to make things really
guys,
successful.
We're going to close it out here. We have something that has just arrived.
Let's see. Because we did the shake.
We did the shake.
We did the shake.
And now our champagne has arrived.
Yeah.
You just right here would be fine.
Perfect. Woo-hoo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we will be enjoying this. Here's to you guys. And
Here's
as
to
always,
you.
be sure you see the world before you leave the world. Take care. We'll talk to you next week.